Hi guys, this is Patrick for ScreenStudio. I'm currently working on the next release of ScreenStudio, which will be 1.1.2. Two minor features I added in this release. Basically, if you look at the top in the tray icon here, you are currently seeing the time lapse since the start of this recording in minutes. There's not much space to put text in there as it is really small, but I've managed anyway to put the number of minutes you've been broadcasting or recording. So essentially, it gives you a hint when the window of ScreenStudio is not showing because it's in the tray, as I'm going to show it right away. Like when you put it like that, it's still running in the background. So it will give you a hint of how many minutes you've been recording your broadcasts or recording, whatever. So this is a new feature. As you may have just seen, I've hit the 1 minute mark. So I know that I have at least recorded for 1 minute. That's kind of a neat feature. Sometimes you want to record for 5 minutes and you don't know how much time you have talked. Then you just have to look up there in the tray icon and you will see how much time has passed since you started babbling about whatever you're talking about. In my case, ScreenStudio. Another thing I did, I'm going to show it again. When you double click, you can see the full log of ScreenStudio if you launch it from a console, like I could do here simply by going where my ScreenStudio is located and simply launch java-jar screenstudio.jar, and then you would see the full logs of whatever is happening in the background. But in case you have already started ScreenStudio by double clicking on it, you can simply double click here in the status bar like that, and it will show you the last logs from ScreenStudio and AVConf. So in this case, since I'm recording, basically it's everything related to frames being encoded. But you have a backlog of 200 lines. So if something goes wrong while you're starting your recording, then you will have the full output there and see whatever is going wrong with your setup. And since this is text, it will be easy to copy and paste to the community of ScreenStudio, so we can investigate whatever is happening on your setup. So this is already part of ScreenStudio 1.1.2, which is not at this time available for download as I'm still working on a few ideas. Another thing, oh yeah, I forgot about that one. I think it's part of the previous version 1.1.1, but I'm not sure. I kind of forgot. When you're recording a video file, it only works if you're recording locally. So you have your video file, and now you have a log file going with your video file. And in there, if you open that log, what you will see is actually the full command line used by ScreenStudio using AVConf to launch the recording or the broadcast. So if you want to tweak or investigate and learn more about AVConf, then simply open the log file and you will see whatever ScreenStudio has done in the background, and maybe you can try it out, tweak it out, whatever. But basically, this is where you get the full command already exported to the console, but I keep it in a file so you'll know whatever is happening when you start the recording. If something goes wrong, then you can simply send me that file, that text, and maybe I'll discover whatever is happening on your setup. So this is ScreenStudio 1.1.2, should be released really soon. Still trying to figure out a few things to make it better. If you want to join the community, I'm sorry. If you want to join the community, simply go in your G Plus account and look for the community named ScreenStudio. In there, you can have people asking you. Maybe you have already the answer. And if you have videos you're making with ScreenStudio, share them with us in the video category. To get ScreenStudio, it's easy. Go to the website screenstudio.crumbs.com. Look at the bottom here where you can download binary already available, ready to be executed, or you can download the source code if you want to tweak it. If you're an advanced user and want to tweak the settings currently available in ScreenStudio, simply download the default ScreenStudio configuration file. It's an XML file, you open it. It's quite easy to understand. Just put the bit rates you want to have, just put the quality you want to have. You can tweak it to your taste, and then simply in ScreenStudio, using the file menu, just open that file, and ScreenStudio will remember it for the next time you launch it, as it will reload the same file again. If you want to revert back to the default one from ScreenStudio, just delete your file or rename it so ScreenStudio won't find it, and ScreenStudio will revert to the default configuration it's currently supporting. If you're using Fedora, then a configuration file has been created by Carl Ellis, the project manager for Webcam Studio. This one is working on Fedora and FFmpeg. So if AVConf is not available on your distro, maybe try the Fedora one. Maybe you'll get lucky. Or maybe create your own, whatever. If you create your own configuration file, just share it with us in the community, and maybe if it's really specific or really good, we'll integrate it into ScreenStudio or make it available from the website of ScreenStudio at screenstudio.crumbs.com. Oh, darn, that was a long speech. Hope you enjoyed that little preview of ScreenStudio 1.1.2. Forgot to launch my remote control to stop my recording, so I'll have to do it manually. But either way, you know about that feature now, since you've probably seen the previous video of ScreenStudio 1.1.1. Hope you did. So that's it for tonight. Thank you for watching. See you another time. Bye.